learn the truth after proper investigation is the height of courage. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Damia Humaira binti Muhammad Isanuddin. I am a 16 years old student from SMK Agama Pahang. Reading books has been one of my favorite ways to pass some of my free time. As for my future career, I want to be a psychiatrist when I grow up. Today, I want to talk about a book that is very near and dear to my heart. For your information, I have been a huge fan of Sherlock Holmes since I am 10. Quite surprising, isn't it? Because of this, I can't help but to notice a book on the bookshelf in my school library. The book mentioned, titled The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, was actually one of many Sherlock Holmes novel series. One of them is A Study in Scarlet, which is probably the most famous one. This book has 344 pages and was written by the famous Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. The book is published under Headline Publishing in 2006. Here's a quick introduction about the main character, Sherlock Holmes. Since his first appearance in 1887, Sherlock Holmes has become the world's best-known detective. He is instantly recognizable and famed for his razor-sharp mind and outstanding powers of deduction. Now, let's jump into the theme. This book consists of 12 chapters, and each chapter tells about different cases that the detective tries to crack. Scandal, treachery, and crime are rife in London. Fascinating adversaries such as the beautiful Irene Adler, dark dealings in opium dens, stolen jewels, and a missing bride. These are cases so complex that only the great Sherlock Holmes would dare to investigate. My favorite part of this book is on page 28 on chapter 1, A Scandal in Bohemia. This part tells about how the best plans of the great Mr. Sherlock Holmes were beaten by a woman's wit. It is not every day that you got to see the detective's plan get ruined, and the fact that it was spoiled by the woman made it more interesting. I quoted one of the character in the book sayings, "She has the face of the most beautiful woman and the mind of the most resolute man." It's just how cool is that? I experienced a whirlwind of excitement and disbelief when Irene managed to outwit the detective. It was like watching a thrilling puzzle unfold before my eyes. From this book, of course I get some lessons that I learned, and one of it is we need to pay attention to small things. Holmes solves mysteries by noticing tiny details that others miss. This teaches us that noticing little things can be really important in life, like paying into details in school. Second, teamwork is important. Holmes often works with Dr. Watson and others to solve mysteries, showing that working together helps get things done. As a student, I really think that teamwork played a big part in a group presentation in class, which is why I think Holmes' teamwork is a good example to follow. Lastly, we need to respect everyone. Holmes treats others with respect, no matter who they are. It is important to treat others kindly and appreciate everyone's unique qualities. As a Malaysian, I have learned that we need to treat everyone equally, regardless of their skin color, race, or religion. According to the third US President, Thomas Jefferson, there is nothing more unequal than the equal treatment of unequal people. The reasons why I recommend you this book is because of the storyline. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle's tense atmospheric recreation of Victorian London and the crimes of the age provided a thrilling stories for the modern readers to lose themselves in. The storyline is still lingering in my head, even though it has been a month since I finished reading. Sir Arthur Conan Doyle was undoubtedly one of the best historical fiction author I have ever known, as all of his works was wide-ranging, such as The Lost World, which inspired the famous Jurassic Park. Secondly, the language used in this book is fancy with lots of rich vocabulary and complex sentences. This can give you lots of advantages. For example, you can learn many new vocabulary that you can use in class or even in daily life. The last reason should be the context. In this book, there are a lot of educational context, specifically things that relate to science, as the main character used a lot of science to reason with his deductions. So those reasons make the book become a top-tier quality book. Before I end my talk, I want to encourage all of us to make reading as a passion, because the more you read, the more you know about what you don't know. The famous author Dr. Seuss ever said that you can find magic wherever you look. Just sit back and relax. All you need is a book. Thank you.